This one or
Hi.
Hi, Soraya. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. What is right behind you?
Next is it. Oh,
It's too late. You mute yourself.
But can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
I can't see me.
It's okay. We don't. You don't care.
I care.
Okay. So
Hi.
everyone is joining in now. So we will start in two minutes.
Look, Hello Kitty.
What is that?
Hello Kitty.
Doraemon.
Ah.
I love Doraemon.
Why do you have Doraemon everywhere in your house?
Everywhere, literally everywhere. Like,
How unfortunate.
how lucky am I? So,
Is he
what do you have for lunch? No, dinner. I mean,
for dinner?
yeah.
I had japchae,
Mm.
Korean glass noodles.
What was it?
Delicious. I made them myself.
I got the beef rice from Japanese restaurant.
Like the bowl, beef bowl.
Yes, so yum.
You should cook.
I
Now you
cook
have
a
so much
lot.
fun.
This is for the past 2 weeks. This is the first time I ordered.
Oh, just bad
Yeah.
timing on my part.
I cook every day.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah, you know me. So I look at some of the word and some of the food you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty like fast food, right? Let me see.
Yeah, most of it. Kind of like Americans.
Yes, I know.
No,
But it looks
this
better,
one,
the second one.
I don't even know what that is.
It's okay. Okay. I think we can start. Hi everyone. Welcome back to it's Saturday and thank you for joining with us. And this is Soraya.
Hi.
Everyone already knows me. So she's from Canada, but now she lives in Taiwan. And how long have you been living here?
I've been here for 5 years. I just finished 5 years, so I'm on my 6th year.
How do you feel about Taiwan? Not now, overall.
Not now. Overall, well, I liked it so much I stayed for 5 years because the food is great, people are nice, everything is convenient, the weather is good.
Weather is good.
The weather is mostly good. It's better than in Canada. It's warm, there's no snow.
I think the most requested question for you is, why do you choose Taiwan? Why do you come here? Right?
I chose Taiwan because in Canada, I have a lot of Taiwanese friends. And I told them that I would move to Asia. And they all said, go to Taiwan, go to Taiwan. I wanted to go to Japan, but I don't know. I decided on Taiwan. That's it. My friends told me to come here and I said, okay.
Is that a wrong flight and it was supposed to go to Tokyo and you took the wrong flight?
Yeah, because I can't read. I'm an English teacher who can't read. Yes. Taipei, Tokyo, same.
The same T, start with T.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yes. Everyone, in Canada, this is Canada. You all know Canada, and there are lots of Chinese, Taiwanese, or people from Hong Kong everywhere. So why not introduce your country a little bit?
Introduce it.
Like
Canada is large.
And we know.
As you can see. What can I say? The official languages are English and French. I am from Quebec, so my first language is actually French. Quebec is the really big area that he's gonna serve. Bigger. The whole thing is Quebec.
Okay, bigger. Or like
bigger.
Here.
Yeah,
okay.
All of that is Quebec. But I'm from Montreal, which is closer to the border. So my whole life I've spoken English and French at the same time. Yeah. Well, most of that.
No.
Oh, no.
This here, Montreal. Ding. This city. Right?
Yeah, it looks like a sock.
It looks good.
Kind of.
It's
It's an island.
this is the border, right? This
Yeah,
line.
it's the border. So you can drive to the border in maybe 45 minutes.
And how long was it from maybe from your city to Boston? This is the biggest city.
Boston is 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, to New York City is 6 hours.
But it's still drivable distance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have you ever tried
Not a one-day trip. Yeah, of course.
it? I wanted to go to New York. So everyone, I think lots of Taiwanese students, they would like to go to Vancouver, which is, oh, why is so far away? Still not there yet. It's right here. Move around. It's here.
Yeah.
Because lots of students and even Steven, the teacher yesterday, he was from here, I guess. I forgot to ask, but it's from Canada, I'm sure. So this is Canada. And do you have any questions you want to ask him? Then, he said,
someone said from Halifax.
It's him.
That is not where he's from. Your students listen more than you do.
Is close.
And Steven's right there.
Yeah, there's Steven.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halifax is on the other coast. It's on the East Coast.
Okay, somewhere.
It's in the Maritimes.
Never
you have
mind,
to go back.
I have to do it again. It will take a few minutes. So let's talk about the food. What is the typical food in Canada?
So there isn't really typical food in Canada. It's kind of like, I say that because there are so many people who live in Canada in different cultures and different cuisines, right? So earlier,
maybe we ask the students first, when they say Canada, what is in your mind? What is the typical food, or what is the iconic thing you will think of when you hear the word Canada?
No one knows Canada.
Everyone knows. Like,
what are they going to say?
I almost said it out loud.
Starts with a P, guys.
They said maple.
Oh, maple. Yes, maple sugar, maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Everyone says maple syrup.
Steven's cheating. He already knows the answer.
Do you even know maple syrup?
Do I?
I mean.
I actually don't like maple syrup, but it's in my home.
Someone
said Roots.
Roots. The brand, right?
Brand.
And how about
Roots is more popular in Taiwan than in Canada.
Flag?
The flag. Oh.
Oh, you mean the maple leaf on the flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So by the way, guys, today is not about TOEIC. So because someone said, are we going to do the test? No, because today is the chit chat. What's maple syrup look like? A maple syrup look like?
It
honey?
Looks like any other syrup.
It's like honey, right?
It's more brown than honey and more liquidy. More liquid.
You can put it on the waffles. So yum. You
can put it on anything.
Yes.
Pancake, crepes, Toronto Raptors.
What is that?
Basketball team.
Oh.
Ooh, bacon. Like Canadian bacon. Bacon.
Or McDonald's bacons. Ice wine.
What? Ooh, yeah. Ice wine is dessert wine. It's made from frozen grapes? Question mark. I'm not sure.
Almost swear. What?
I mean,
okay.
I've had ice wine. I just don't know how it's made.
Good talk. This is the rest. There is one restaurant whose we sold this. I use past tense because it closed.
Oh, Wayland, right?
Yeah, you brought me there before.
I brought you there?
You brought me there because I said I want to try Canadian food. And you said,
Well,
oh,
Wayland
there's
still
one.
has a small shop on the riverside next to Gongguan.
Yeah, so what is it?
It's poutine or poutine in English, I guess.
So what are the
It's
ingredients?
French fries, cheese curds, and gravy, like a very special sauce. Avril Lavigne.
Yes, you're right. Aurora. Canadians have a handsome president.
Yeah. What's
Yes.
his name? I already forgot. He does yoga and boxing. I don't know. I don't know anything about the prime minister.
This one.
Trudeau. That's
Yeah.
his name.
Okay, guys. Soraya, she doesn't know much about Canada, but she knows lots about Taipei and probably more than you do. She knows
Maybe.
everywhere, every food, every street. So this one is the world renowned. And the second one, I've never heard of this. What is that?
Me neither. I have no idea. I've never even seen it.
How about this?
The third one is butter tarts. They're kind of like sugar pies, if you've ever had a sugar pie. No?
So like
imagine a
blueberry
pie.
pies?
Yes, but no fruits.
Oh, so just like cream inside.
No, just sugar and butter?
Just sugar and butter.
Yeah, sugar, butter, and eggs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. There are no fruit.
This one looks yum.
So this is a lobster roll because in Nova Scotia, as you know, as I said before, it's the Maritimes. So they have a lot of fisheries. I don't know. They fish a lot because they're close to the water.
There's one very famous restaurant from New York which sells the best, they said the best lobster rolls. What is it called?
I have no idea.
What blah 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 lobster. Okay.
Is it Red Lobster?
I don't know, I forgot.
Because Red Lobster is not good.
So this is the Montreal style bagel. So it's from your city.
Yeah, exactly. They're really popular in Montreal. I think a lot of people travel to come try them as well. But I don't know the difference between the Montreal bagel and the New York bagel because both of these bagels are very popular.
Because there are some sesames on top?
No, you can get that on a New York bagel.
Okay.
Oh, it says it's sweeter, denser, and thinner.
What is it? Berry pie.
I've never had this. I don't know.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Montreal style smoked meat.
Is it beef?
No. Yes. Brisket is beef. Brisket is pork. Yes. Brisket is beef. Yeah. I've only eaten this maybe 3 times in my whole life, but it's delicious.
Only 3 times.
Only 3 times I can count.
And the pea meal bacon.
I have no idea.
Oh, wait. Okay, bye. So that we will go through very quickly.
Very quickly.
Tails.
Beaver tails. So this is like deep fried dough, not pizza, just dough. Are you okay? And then you can put any topping on it. It's a dessert. So you can put you can put Nutella, bananas, sugar, cinnamon, apples. So it's like, I don't know. I usually get the one in the picture.
So it's like crepes. You can put lots of sweets on top.
Okay. Yes, but deep fried.
Must be good. Everything deep fried is good.
Beaver tail is really good.
This
is a pea soup.
I can't.
Usually eat this in the winter.
Yes, lots of people in the UK Because I study in Scotland, lots of Scottish, they would love to have this for dinner, but I can't. What is that and this?
Usually it's a side dish. I don't think people just eat pea soup.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about my, weird experience. So what is that? It's French, right?
Yeah, so this says sirop d'érable sur la neige. So this is maple syrup that they then put on snow. So the maple syrup is still a little hot, and then when it's put on the snow, it becomes hard. And then you see those popsicle sticks?
Mm-hmm. It's like
you put
in
it on it, and
Taiwan,
then you roll it, and it becomes a candy. Yeah.
like in the night market, we will put on top of
With
the
Doraemon's
strawberries.
face.
So yum.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
We will melt the
Yummy.
ketchup chips.
Yeah, apparently this is just Canadian. I don't like these chips.
Yeah, this seems weird. They
It's
said
like
we will eat the
vinegary.
chips and with the dip of the ketchup, why not combine together?
Exactly.
Nanaimo
Nanaimo bars. I don't think I've ever had this.
Are you sure you lived in Canada before? This one?
I even in Canada, I used to eat a lot of Asian food.
I know. You love
I would spend most of my time in like Chinatown and Little Korea, and most of my friends are Asian.
Okay, why not talk about your favorite food in Taiwan?
Guabao.
Wow. Why do you like guabao?
Because it's sweet and savory and delicious.
What is your least favorite food?
Least favorite food?
Okay.
Maybe duck blood.
Duck blood. Pig blood is okay. The pig blood cake.
Yeah, pig blood cake is delicious. Duck blood, not so much.
So how about...
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm thinking about what kind of foods foreigners, they can take it. You hate beef noodles, I know that.
But I don't hate beef noodles for the reason that you think. I like the soup, I like the noodles, but I don't like the beef, the cut of the beef. It's too tough.
I think you had the bad ones.
Well, too many bad ones.
Luke's Lobsters. Oh, thank you, Zoe. Yes, Luke's Lobsters. Because the student thing, is that the one you are talking about? All the food.
How come you guys know?
They know everything.
That's amazing.
And pidan, a 1,000-year egg.
I don't like it. Oh, I really don't like it.
And student says stinky tofu. What about that?
I can eat barbecued or grilled stinky tofu, but I can't eat boiled stinky tofu or deep fried.
Deep fried is the best.
You know, my first year here, I remember smelling it everywhere, and it would really upset me. And now I think, Taiwan.
Yeah. Okay. Good, right? So we will talk. Oh my God, 27 minutes almost. So we are going to talk about the main topic of the day, and Sarah is going to read a passage, and everyone, you are going to guess what is our topic today.
Okay, give me a moment.
We will.
My phone is very slow. Almost. Maybe 10 seconds. Okay, we're ready.
Okay, we are ready.
Okay. Imagine coming from rural, cold New England and having never left New England, kissing your parents goodbye in the midst of a snowstorm, then arriving 14 hours later at one of the busiest, dirtiest, and hottest airports in the world, where everyone around you is yelling at their screaming children in a language you don't understand. and pushing up against you on all sides. Bye-bye, personal space. This is the very first encounter with the confusing, elusive, and straight up obnoxious thing that is, what is it?
What? So there's lots of descriptions talking about surrounding one topic. So what is it, everyone? Yeah, like what is that? Oh, one student sent, in my line, is it, do you speak French? This is not even the topic of the day, okay?
Yes, I do speak French.
Airport?
No.
Close, but not. Maybe we give them some hint.
It's 2 words, and I guess it's a feeling. Kindergarten. Is this how you feel in kindergarten?
You're right.
Everything is shocking in kindergarten.
No, because Sarah is also teaching the kids. So because they heard the word obnoxious, that is how you feel every day.
No.
So it's not kindergarten. But you will experience that when you go out of the airport and you arrived somewhere, and you will gradually experience that feeling.
When you go to a different country.
Especially for you guys, get outside of Asia, then you will feel that. But actually, Asia is so big. You will experience lots of that in Asia too.
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe India, like India or...
You are right.
Yes, good job.
Okay, so what exactly is culture shock?
Great. So culture shock is the feeling of disorientation brought on by experiencing an unfamiliar culture, lifestyle, or set of attitudes. In other words, when you pack up your life, fly halfway around the world, and try to immediately immerse in a totally different culture, you can obviously expect to feel completely out of place and stick out like a sore thumb. To expect anything different would be delusional. When you travel or move to a new region, your daily routine, attitudes of people around you, and overall environment are completely different. And the process of recognizing, comprehending, and eventually adapting to these differences is the foundation of culture shock.
Okay, so now I'm sharing this to you, the script, the article we are going to talk about today. Have you ever experienced any culture shock when you first came here?
I did not, but let me explain to you why.
Okay.
In Canada, like I said earlier, I spend a lot of time in Chinatown and Little Korea and a whole bunch of other Asian communities. And a lot of my friends are actually Chinese and Taiwanese and Vietnamese. That's it.
Oh.
So a lot of the things I experience in Taiwan, I would experience in their home with their families, right?
So probably now you travel back home, you will experience the culture shock.
I think so. Sorry. I think so, really.
So what, how about your coworkers? Have they ever told you about this?
I don't know about my coworkers, but I did ask my roommate before we started this class. And because she's only been here a year and a half. And she told me one of the first things that was really disorienting is that she can't read Chinese. So when she came here, she was illiterate. And I think that's very difficult for people to, as an adult, you go to another country and you can't read anything and you can't speak the language and you can't navigate very easily. Yeah.
So it's the problem in communication.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you think lots
Yeah.
of people in Taiwan can speak English? I mean, on the road, everywhere? Or are they willing to help?
I think in Taiwan, people are very friendly. So even if they can't speak English, they're willing to help. And as for speaking English, I think it depends on the area. So in Taipei, which is very strange, but in Taipei, not many people will speak to me in English. I don't know why. Well, actually, it's probably because they're shy or they're too worried about making mistakes.
They're just indifferent, I mean.
Maybe. But if you go to like Taichung and Taidong, they will actually really, almost everyone speaks English, or they will try to speak to me in English. That has been my personal experience.
Last semester, we went to Tainan. Do you remember even the taxi driver was talking to us in English?
In English.
He cut into our conversation and said, I will tell you.
Because in Taipei, you can have a conversation in English and the taxi driver will not understand or pay attention. But it's true in Tainan and in Taidong, maybe, the taxi drivers will be able to speak. But not in Taichung because the taxi drivers are older and they speak Taiwanese.
Maybe. So everyone, have you ever experienced any kind of culture shock on the lifestyle, culture, or set of attitude? If you do, you can tell us yes. And if you haven't experienced one, you can say no. And let's have like a poll. I think I had one before, a few. Like in Thailand, because we used to have the workshops in Thailand and I lived there for 2 months. And the first culture shock is no one is on time. They will never be on time. And the workshop or even the meeting was like 9 o'clock in the morning. And when I arrived for the workshop, they said there were 30 students signing up for the class. And I was so worried because there was no one. And they said, no, because if you say 9 o'clock, they will show up at 9:10 or 9:15. That is normal for everyone. So from that, I know there's something called fashionable late, like French. But do they even be late? I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone said no. So that is the culture, like punctuality is something I experienced. I'm not used to it.
And I think you'd be surprised because there are many other cultures that would be later than 15 minutes.
Like an hour or 2 days later.
Well, maybe not 2 days, but yeah, there are some other cultures that will routinely show up very late.
So if they work in Japan, they will die.
They will get fired. Maybe
fired. Yes, they will be fired.
Definitely.
So how about?
I went to Japan and shock.
What is that?
So compared to Taiwan, people in Japan are quite cold. So even if they seem friendly, they distance themselves from foreigners or like physically distance themselves, but also try not to be in your way so that like you can't even ask them questions or look at them, or they kind of act like you're not even there. But Taiwanese people, sometimes they stare or they smile at you. They're more friendly, more approachable.
I think that's because they don't want to speak in English.
Yeah, probably.
Some students have the same as Italian, which drives me crazy.
Yeah, many cultures will be late.
I don't like Italians. I mean,
me neither.
They're nice. The cities are beautiful, but I think they have that kind of attitude. I don't know why.
Right? Yeah, I was on a cruise. I don't remember how many years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. And the whole cruise was just like, everyone there was Italian because it was a cruise in the Mediterranean and it started in Venice. And everyone on the cruise they were quite rude. And even at some point, we all had to take a bus to get back to the boat. Otherwise, the boat would leave without us. And instead of lining up in an orderly fashion, like normal people would do, they all rushed the bus and tried to push each other into the bus, which I have never seen ever in my life. It was so disorganized. Yes.
That's true. And even like in France, I think people are rude because they said you have to speak French in order to get closer to them. So I will say I spoke in French to order in the restaurant and in the museum. And they said, if you speak English, it'll be faster. I thought, okay, fine. You asked us to speak French and now you're like showing up your attitude.
Yeah,
that's inappropriate. Students, how about Russians? Do you even know?
I don't know enough Russians to say anything, and I've never been to Russia.
Italian guys are handsome, but so you just play around. Don't be your husband or something.
That's not true. I have an uncle who's Italian and he's very, very sweet, but he was born and raised in Montreal.
There's a big but. But.
Yeah.
So I think like most Europeans, they are lazy. I don't know why. They are, compared to Asian, everyone is lazy. I think that the lazy part is they work, for example, the official government place that says 3 o'clock, but they will never show up at 3 o'clock.
I don't think it's laziness. I think it's just a different work ethic and a different expectation out of the work day, and you know how many things should be done or accomplished at the end of the day. Maybe you should say more relaxed. I don't want to say lazy. I think more relaxed is better.
They're relaxed. It's lazy.
So relaxed and lazy is the same for you.
I can't stand it. So have you ever experienced other culture shocks when you're traveling around the world?
So on that same cruise, I went to Turkey. And Turkey is beautiful and people there are also very kind. But the vendors there are, when they see a tourist, they're very aggressive.
What?
Like they call you or try to call you. Like I remember we were walking through the bazaar and some people were calling me like Miss Obama, just to get my attention. And some of them actually put like their arm around me to come into to come into their store. And I just thought like, that's quite aggressive for you to be in my personal space and to shout at me to get my attention.
Miss Obama, that's huge.
I mean, I wasn't insulted, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, they said in Europe, summertime and wintertime is different. Wintertime is late, summertime 1 hour. I mean, they will change the time. Yeah, there's confusion.
Like daylight saving. Oh. It only happens 2 times a year.
So they said in France, the romance she experienced was wasting the long time. Maybe you are waiting for the food, waiting for the people, waiting to get in line to see something, right? In France.
Yeah.
I think so. You have to wait everywhere. And also in Budapest.
But isn't that because there are a lot of tourists?
I think people from
the waiting, isn't that because there are a lot of people?
Better. So guys, if you want to travel around, maybe you but not now, I mean, don't cry. In the future, when you travel again, one day, eventually you can travel again. So prepare to get some culture shock, but I think that is one thing you have to experience in your whole life. It's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's
fun to compare.
It's really like, oh, they do that. I think this feeling is something you should learn from, and you can learn something from it. I love it.
I agree.
Oh my God, it's over 11. They have to
It
go
is.
to bed. Okay, good students, you have to go to bed. So for those who already signed up for the official class, I will see you next Monday. And tomorrow I'm going to send you guys the new materials. So if you haven't received a material by 9 o'clock tomorrow, then you have to tell me maybe something wrong with your Gmail. So yes, because you don't.
It's not your fault.
No, you guys, you don't give me your email address. I don't know how can I send you. So you have to let me know. So thank you, Soraya, for today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye, guys. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
I don't want to leave.
They just want to say bye, 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 bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Au revoir.